Arnita, hi, I'm Jim Sacco.
Good morning.
Good
How
morning.
are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Good.
Good. I know you've just finished your mammogram, and
Yes, I
how'd it
did.
go?
It was great.
Good.
It was
good.
great.
Congratulations. I was looking here. It looks like you're really regular with your breast care.
I try to.
Good.
I try to stay current.
Good, good. No, that's great. I wonder, I know you've had a full morning. Can I get about 5 more minutes? There's a new program that the health department is offering. I wanted to kind of talk to you about. Can I get 5 minutes? Okay.
Sure,
okay.
sure.
So one of the things we found, Arnita, is that a number of women who come in for breast cancer screening also have some other health issues related to heart health. And so we're offering a screening program where people can find out about their blood pressure and cholesterol and heart health. What are your thoughts about, your other health issues?
Sounds like a great program to me, but I don't think I have any health issues.
Okay, okay. So you feel like other things are going fine?
Everything seems to be fine. I don't have any major problems that I know of. Are you aware of something?
Well, Dr. Collins, when he did your screening, put a note that said history of high blood pressure.
In my family?
Well, I think he was talking about your blood pressure. What do you think?
I mean, I have a family history of high blood pressure. I have a family history of heart disease, but surely that couldn't affect me.
Okay, okay.
I've been feeling fine.
So you feel fine?
I feel fine. I'm great.
Okay.
I think I'm fine. He mentioned something about being overweight also, but I've lost 12.6 pounds. What did he mean? I'm overweight. I am firm. I'm not overweight.
Good for you. Good for you. So, well, let me just say, losing 12.6 pounds is excellent.
Thank you.
And for people that want to stay healthy, an important step. So congratulations. You're
Thank
doing a lot
you.
right, it seems like. So,
Thank you.
so you have some family history.
I do have family
Tell me about
history. I do have it on my mother and my father's side.
So both sides.
Both sides.
Okay.
My mother is a diabetic. She's been insulin dependent for years now. The high blood pressure came a little bit later. My father is the one that had the heart disease, the high blood pressure. But he lived until he was 87 years old. Surely I'm going to do better than him.
Okay. So some part of you says there's this family history, hypertension, diabetes, heart disease.
Yes.
But Daddy lived a long time, probably.
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
I'll be okay. I've noticed some headaches. I did mention that the last time I was there, some headaches that were coming on. But, I thought it was just overwhelming, with the stress, running with my son, with music lessons, with sports. I also still have my mom to take care of. So life is busy. I have to work. So I'm always just running, but still a little tired, some headaches, but I feel fine. I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
Okay. So it sounds like a lot on your plate.
Yes.
Mama, baby, tell me, you said stress a couple times. Tell me.
Well, the demands of, the rat race, I call it. Getting up every morning, got to get to school, drop off at the drop off. When you drop off, mom might need some medications. Then when I get to work, we got 3 and 4 meetings back to back. It's just, by the end of the day, I'm drained. And I've noticed sometimes, especially after lunch, that headaches really, really starts to pounding. But, I get me 2 Tylenol and I'm fine. I don't think there's anything wrong.
Okay. So juggling a lot, sounds like. Work,
Always.
family, mama's needs.
Always, always.
You brought up these headaches a couple times, Arnita.
Yeah.
And I know you don't need anybody fussing at you, but I guess I wonder if you could tell me more about how often, about what you think the headaches mean.
Well, I really never thought about it, but they start to be more current. And, I thought it maybe could have been, am I, at the point I need eyeglasses? Well, it wasn't my eyes. And I thought, I'll take a couple of Tylenol, but I'm thinking I can't keep taking Tylenol. Something else is going on. And they're just current. They're staying there. And I'm trying to work through it. I'm still trying to push myself. I worry if I'm not getting enough rest, too. So I don't know, but they're just constant. They're nagging. But other than that, I think I'm still great.
Okay, good. Well, you're doing a lot right. You got here for your screening. The weight loss is huge.
And I got my mammogram.
Yeah, absolutely. No. I guess, I hear you saying headaches pretty regular. And I think I'm making a connection. Well, I don't know, would it be okay if I talk about what I think Dr. Collins was thinking about.
Sure, sure.
I'm starting to wonder, Mama's high blood pressure, Daddy's blood pressure, your headaches. I'm wondering if Dr. Collins flagging his concern about blood pressure, if he doesn't think that checking your blood pressure, screening your blood pressure to make sure that's not what's going on with the headaches. What do you think?
I guess it could be. I never really thought about it that way. You know, I guess I never took time to think about it that way because I'm always so busy. So it could be. I mean, not really sure.
Well, you're being a mom and taking care of Mama and trying to do a good job at work. I mean, I don't want to bore you. It sounds like you know a lot. What do you know about high blood pressure? And
Well, you've seen so many things on TV, and you know, I heard nurses say that you got to keep it under control. I've heard that it messes with other organs, and I've heard them, you know, always say your weight contributes to that. But of course, I'm not overweight, so that's not an issue. But I mean, you know, you just hear so much stuff, you never really know what's gonna affect you.
Yeah. Well, you're doing some good thinking. I mean, it does have really serious consequences and other organs, other health problems. You know, I guess one option would be for us to follow up and do some screening. Like I said, this program is designed to offer a battery of tests: cholesterol, BMI, blood pressure, and then we give you the results and have you look at whether or not you know, any steps towards managing, well, if there are any problems, and then if anything we could do to help with any of those health problems. So the first step is a screening process. What would it be like for you if we...
First of all, I would have to find time out my day to come back to do the screening.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, if you think it's beneficial, you know, I don't try to question medical professionals. If you think it's something that I could do, I'll think about it. I'm not really sure. First of all, I don't think anything's wrong with me, but I mean, I'll consider it. I'll consider it. How about that?
That's fine. No, you know, the last thing you need. It sounds like you've talked about stress and juggling a lot. It sounds like the last thing you need to do is come here for me to create more stress. That isn't my intention. I do think just sort of figuring out if the headaches are telling you something else. You seem to wonder what the headaches are about, what's going on underneath the headaches.
Well, I am curious now.
So let's do this. I heard you saying finding time would be difficult, and you're juggling a lot. One thought I had is, what if you think about this? Well, we have two options. We could go ahead and find a time that works for you over the next few weeks, or I can just follow up with a phone call in a couple weeks and see how you're feeling about the screening process and whether being part of the screening program is something that would work for you. Would either of those feel right today?
Let's do this. Why don't you call me in a couple of weeks and let me see how I'm doing, how I'm feeling about the headaches.
Sure.
If they're more current, I think if it's more often than I can even deal with, then sure. I think I will strongly consider coming back and getting the screening. But I would like to think about it first,
Sure.
if that's okay.
Absolutely. Arnita, you're a grown woman and you're doing a lot right. I mean, you've taken charge of your breast health and your weight loss, and you're doing a lot right. And so I don't want to tell you what you got to do. You're a grown woman.
Well, I appreciate that.
Like I said, we offer these options so that you can have more information. And it's an option that's there for you. I'm not going to bother you. Why don't we say 2 weeks, call you at work or on your cell phone? What's the best way to get you?
Call me on my cell.
Sure.
You know, I have a crazy schedule.
Busy at work.
And I appreciate you taking the time to call me. So you don't miss me, call me on my cell.
Sure, absolutely. So I'll call in a couple weeks. And I heard you say timing. We do appointments as early as 7:30 in the morning. And so I know you got to get kids to school and get Mama seen to, if an early appointment, we also go pretty late in the afternoon. So anyway, I would try to schedule, if this was something you want, I'd try to work around a time that worked for you. But you think about it, think about whether or not finding out a little more information about your health is something that's right for you, I'll call you, and if it is, we can talk about the next step in the screening process.
Okay, we'll talk in 2 weeks.
All right, good to see you.
Thank you.